Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only CTF Starcraft tournament. We've got a good one for you today. We got Queen Juju against Video Error. I'm Sayfire, and
I'm Xenon.
And that's Xenon. And we've got treat. This is a long game. So I've heard. Let's introduce our players. So, in the top left, as the purple Terran, we've got Queen Juju.
And in the bottom right, we have your champion. I'm playing Green Terran. In the bottom right, we have Video Error, aka Tree. Holy moly, this game. Look at how long this game is.
It's a long game, so we're speeding it up right now. That's why everything looks super fast. This is what, 4 times speed? 2 times?
This is 2 times speed.
2
Want me to
times
set it
speed.
to 4?
2 is good for now.
Okay, so that means we could finish this recording in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
Like
so
we
long.
said, it's a long one.
So long.
So far, let's see, we've got Queen Juju building just Marines and got a bunker right in front of her ramp, so she's going for a defensive playstyle right off the bat, trying to bunker up, avoiding any rushes, stuff like that. And then she puts down a factory.
Yep. Tree, on the other hand, only has 1 Marine out. He's building a factory right away, and with the gas piling up, with only 1 SCV mining gas, I could see potential tanks on the way.
Yeah, it could be tanks, maybe a lot of vultures, and then getting that machine shop attachment, and then upgrading. Oh, let's see,
Yep.
what is this? Interesting. And there's the machine shop. So that means if you get machine shop, that lets you upgrade your vultures. It can give them increased speed, and you can also upgrade your siege tanks to give them the siege mode ability.
Now, if you notice that Tree had to lift up his entire factory just to move over to make room for the machine shop. If you're playing Terran, don't do that, because you're wasting valuable time trying to build stuff and research stuff as fast as possible. And lifting up and flying away just to make room is very detrimental in your timings. So, pro tip, make sure you build your stuff in wide and spacey areas so you don't have to lift up and make room.
Yeah, if you guys were watching the machine shop, the gears were spinning like super fast. If you ever notice that and you're against a Terran, that means they're upgrading something. You don't know what it is, but it's a visual indication. In this case, he was getting the siege tank upgrade. It's going to be really good for defense, and you can use it offensively as well. Meanwhile, Queen Juju getting triple starports with the attached control tower, and she's getting the science facility with the physics lab. So what does this mean? This means she can build battle cruisers, which is like the Terran
Mega late game.
yeah, it's like their ultimate unit basically.
Now, as a Terran player, I would not recommend building battle cruisers. Only
Not
build them
this early in the game.
Not this early, at least. But late game, they're appropriate. The reason why not so early is because how easily they could be taken down just by a group of Marines. If you look over to Tree's base, you can see he's like stockpiling a lot of Marines on that one barracks. And then if it was all those Marines versus those 3 battle cruisers, the Marines would win. The Marines have insane high damage output compared to the battle cruisers, slow yet powerful. anti-ground attack.
Yeah, and here in the middle of the map we can see the battle cruiser moving out. It's just one, so we'll see just what Xenon was talking about there. If she sends that in, not only does he have all those marines, but he has missile turrets, which is... Oh, and here we go. The battle cruiser's coming in. It's not even attacking. Oh, come on! Look at that.
Oh, what a waste.
Doesn't even get one shot off, and they just get wrecked. So if I were a video error right now, I would push out. If you defend an attack as any race, it's best to move out and do a counter attack, because chances are they just pumped resources into their attack and are now playing from behind.
Dang, we should all have our replays like going this fast because of how slow they are in normal speed games.
Yeah, well, we might slow it down later in the replay, but for now this is good.
Okay. And we have an expansion here, and to the right, Queen Juju planning ahead, gaining lots of resources, more money, less problems.
Yes, sirree.
Alright, we have an attack here going
Here's
on with
another
Queen Juju.
2 more battle cruisers, and the one
And
missile
a random
turret
missile. Where did that come from?
just outside of his base, I guess. Well, and there's 2 more battle cruisers coming out. It looks like this is going to be a battle cruiser only game from Queen Juju.
I'm surprised, like, Steven, Safire, what have you been teaching her? How to make battle cruisers this early? That's crazy.
And she likes the big units.
Big units, big boys.
Big boys, big units, big guns.
Okay.
You do need a lot of them, though, in order for them to be effective. So that doesn't really happen until late game, and even then you'd still want supporting units.
There you go, attacking
And
in.
look at this, see?
All
He's
those marines.
targeting the siege tanks, which is, I think it's an okay choice, but it still leaves all the marines available. And as you can see, they just
Now, if I were
melt.
Tree, I would push out right now, but what is he doing?
Yeah, now would be the perfect time to push out, as you can see.
But-
There's 3 battle cruisers coming out again.
If you look at Tree's army, he's like huddling into that barracks, like it's some sort of like
Yeah, he's
like,
just hugging the
smoke-
barracks.
smoke sesh going down in the barracks right now.
Yeah, Tree needs to add like 4 more barracks and like 2 more factories, and then expand into his natural base right here, his expansion.
Now, one thing I'd like to point out is that if you look at the supplied numbers, 100 versus 66, I wouldn't be afraid of that at all, because most of the units that Queen Juju has is mostly SCVs, which don't do any damage at all.
Right, most of the Queen Juju's supplies just SCV. She maybe has 10.
3 battle cruisers, that's about it.
Yeah.
Or 2. And
How much
3
supplies
more.
is a battle cruiser? 3?
About 6.
Oh, 6. Wow.
3 or 6? I don't know.
I have no idea. But here we have 3 battle cruisers right at his ramp, poking around. Tree just needs to push out with these marines and he can do really well. And you can see the massive range on these missile turrets are just melting these battle cruisers. And 6 battle cruisers in his base. That factory is gonna go down. No, it doesn't. It does.
Oh.
He was repairing it, but then he stopped for a moment. So Juju's gonna get some good damage off here, but not enough. Tree just has way
Now
too
here'd
many
be a
marines.
perfect time to push out Tree. Well, no, what is he doing?
He just sits back again. Yeah, Tree has pretty good static defense. He has a missile turret set up. Personally, I would space him out a little bit more.
That was a good time to attack Tree. Oh no, what does he do again? He just huddles
No, he
on
just stays back.
barracks.
And Juju keeps the battle cruisers coming. And we've got something going on here in the middle of the map. Oh,
Factories?
factory. Looks like there's a
Okay.
tech switch.
Factory? Oh
So
boy.
giving up on the starports, and going into factories. So this will let her build siege tanks.
Hopefully.
You get siege tanks,
Another
she
attack by
probably would
Juju going
win.
into the base.
And there's another attack. Those missile turrets just do so much damage. And again, just getting dropped by the Marines.
Ouch.
Ouchies. So let's see, we got 3 factories in the middle of the map. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bases by Queen Juju. A lot of supply depots have been built, so she's already at the maximum 200 supply limit. Or she's capable of having up to 200 supply now, but she only has 95.
What is this?
And we've got an SCV push coming in.
What is what?
But Tree has got his
He has
tanks.
a tank. Oh.
And the SCVs are just standing. Oh, they're attacking! They're attacking the tank. The tank goes down to SCVs.
Got him.
Got him. That's not something you want to happen.
Okay, here we go. SCVs
And
versus
SCV
Marines.
versus Marines, and the Marines just eat them for breakfast. We've got Goliaths coming in. Holy moly! They're just coming in little by little, trickling in.
Okay.
We've got one SCV hiding in here.
Oh wait, look at the middle.
And in the middle we got battle cruisers, wraiths. Wraiths are pretty weak, but I guess in clumps it can be okay.
Against
Still,
anti-air, they're mostly used for anti-air.
yeah, you want them against anti-air, which Tree doesn't really have. And here come more battle cruisers, and they're coming straight over the missile turrets. And Juju's just, what's she targeting? Marines, a few vultures. She's just all over the place here.
I don't know, man.
Oh wow, we got a bunch of Goliaths, so Queen Juju right here in the middle. That's about 12, so those looks like they're gonna push out. And Tree, he just looks like
Doesn't want to leave that barracks.
Some of the hero here, there they go. Yeah, Tree doesn't want to leave his base. I think he's too scared. He just needs to be more confident, bro, and push out.
You just need to be more confident, bro.
Yeah, if he pushed out like 10 minutes ago, he could have
He
won,
would've
or
won.
at least done lots of damage. But meanwhile, him sitting back is just letting Juju get 4 bases and just getting complete control of the map, which you don't want to do.
Okay, so pro tip: never be scared. Never ever
Don't
be scared of
If
anything.
you've got units, push out, be active, and use those units. Don't just hide in fear in your base.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, the minerals are starting to mine out.
Here we go, a wraith
And
attack.
oh, big wraith attack coming in. Wow. It's targeting the tanks. A few of them go down. Missile turrets are... Oh man, they're melting these like butter.
And Queen Juju keeps moving her units right into the missile turret's attack range. I don't know what she's trying to do.
Yeah, missile turrets do have long range, but you
They do have
still
long
want
range.
to stay just out of it. Here's some more Goliaths poking in. And it's 25 minutes and Video Error has not left his base. I think this siege tank is as far as Tree has ever ventured out of his base.
Oh,
And he
oh man.
he stands at his ramp.
Oh, here we go.
And
He's
he finally moves out. And he gets scared and goes back in. Come
Tree,
on,
please.
Tree. Just do it.
Come on,
Just
Tree, you
move.
got this.
And some more raids coming in, but they're not going to do much damage at all.
Oh boy, here we go. What? Oh, no, never mind.
Tree tries to move out, but realizes that's just a dead end. I think he's finally going to move out.
Oh yes.
Finally, here we go.
I'll imagine if we were going any fast, it's like ×1, and it's already 27 minutes in.
Yep.
Oh man, imagine the boring. We'd be so bored.
We've got SCVs coming out. The SCVs can be used to repair mechanical units like vultures and siege tanks, so that's cool. And we've got one marine, but it gets sniped by the raids. Which means he has no anti-air right now. These raids are just gonna pew 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 everything. Oh, here come the reinforcement. Marines. And the raids should die. Some of these marines aren't attacking. Oh, there they go. Good, 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 good. And he's kind of pushing out.
Alright, Tree finally grew some balls. He's doing
He's
it.
pushing out little by
He's
little.
venturing out. The bird has left the nest.
And the raids just go right past him. They say, fuck off, dude. Screw your push, I'm just gonna walk right into your base. The tree doesn't really care, he's just gonna chill in the middle of the map. Let these raids just clean up these reinforcing units. And then right to the missile turrets. Okay, here we go. Tree's finally getting closer and closer to Queen Juju's base.
He's inching his way forward.
Being a creepy crawly, inching his way towards Queen Juju's base like a little caterpillar.
Again,
These
try to
raids
imagine
just keep coming up.
if we were trying to do this at normal speed.
Yeah,
Imagine
I'd
how slow
shoot
this would
myself. In a good way, though. Queen Juju, she has a lot of money. If you have that much money, you need to take a minute and just go through all of your buildings and build anything and build everything. Just build lots of stuff. Because if you're
Queen
sitting
Juju.
on that much stuff, that's not good.
Alright, Queen Juju trying to be a magician,
Oh, she's
levitating all her
lifting
buildings away.
Yeah, she's lifting off, pulling everything into her base.
And SCVs are retreating.
Things are looking good for Tree here. He should be able to do one strong push. If only he had siege tanks, like stationed right outside her base, he'd be able to do lots of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But Juju's kind of getting pushed behind here. Tree is kind of attacking. He's attacking with some of his units, and then there's some others that he's left behind. And then Juju's SCVs are just making quick work of these. What is going on here? Oh
What
my
is
god.
happening?
Tree is
Oh my God, what is
suiciding his
happening?
units into Juju's SCVs. Oh no, he's gonna survive. So he survives with 2 vultures, 1 marine, and an SCV. He's pushing into her base. But Juju has SCVs. SCVs are gonna kill that attack.
Don't laugh.
Okay,
No, this is okay.
this is something I've never seen before. So Juju has all of her buildings just floating.
Mm-hmm.
She has no income at this point. She does have a lot of minerals. All she has to do is land and get back to building, and she'll be in a good spot. But she's
All those
not
SCVs
doing
sitting there in the middle.
He's not doing nothing. Hello? It
Not
was
doing.
48
Hello?
p.m.
Is there something
so
going?
she's
Hello?
doing
Did we all stop?
something.
What?
But
Hello?
what is she doing? I don't see anything happening.
Oh.
And oh
Oh.
my god. What?
What's happening?
Juju is lifting up all of her buildings
They're just
and
flying,
flying them into the middle of the map. What is going on?
flying off into the distance. What is this? Where's she going?
We'll see what she has in store, but got SCVs piling into Tree's base. Tree doesn't have a whole lot. He has like 4 marines, a vulture, and 1 siege tank.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to normal speed. I don't know. I need
Okay,
to
yeah, let's
catch
go back to normal. Okay, and SCV tries to attack the siege tank, but doesn't really do much. Buildings are slowly making their way across the map. What
so
is-
slow.
And okay, SCVs are coming down. Is she gonna attack with SCVs? Is this really gonna
Okay.
happen?
Alright.
Oh no.
Oh no, the Marines just walking by. Oh no, oh man, the Marines get into the conga line too. Tree, you gotta attack.
The Marines are just walking alongside these SCVs, and oh my god, she's
the turrets.
marching all of her buildings into Trees' base. What the hell is going? Is she gonna land all of her
turrets.
buildings in here?
The turrets. No,
The turrets are gonna destroy them. Okay, she's landing the buildings.
The factory's
No
right
way.
there.
The factory.
No way.
Tree should be
Okay.
able to hold us
Alright.
off.
You should be.
I don't see why not. And but we got SCVs coming in to hold off some of this attack. All right, interesting.
We got Tree's APM is skyrocketing.
So Tree has 120 APM, clicking
Oh
like
my
a
God.
madman.
Killing off everything.
What the hell? Juju landed all of her buildings. Oh,
And now she's
okay,
starting
she's
to make.
building SCVs. She's building medics. She's
What
not
is
building
wrong?
anything out of the factory. Factory goes down. She has 2 factories. She got a vulture
Factory.
building.
The factories. Where's the
Okay.
factory?
Factory
Tell them to the factories.
being burned. The other. Okay, he needs to target the factories, not the command centers. So Tree needs to. Oh, wait. Medic comes out, but medics can't deal damage. I don't know what's going on here.
The tank.
Okay, one of the command centers go down, and we got
Tree's
the
tank here is
starport.
Tree's tank is super important in this. If Tree is able to keep this tank alive, Tree will be able to win this.
Yeah, Tree
Let's
needs
see what
to
happens.
put that tank into siege mode ASAP.
Right
Can't do
away,
that.
ASAP,
Yeah.
right now. 10 kills.
Alright.
If you want like
Wow,
20,
10 kills on this siege. 11 kills. It's just piling up. But
kill count. Oh
Juju
my God.
doesn't have much here. She has a couple SCVs coming out. Medics. This looks like
Trees, and the science facility joins the party. Engineering bay
an
too.
engineering bay out of nowhere.
Oh my God, Tree's APM Sky 16.
160 APM.
That's the highest I've ever seen. in the tournament.
Juju is, I guess, making more medics, and she
One
only has
medic.
2 SCVs. 1 SCV. What? She has nothing.
What? She's
So it
nothing.
looks-
Nothing.
I guess this is good for Tree.
This is very
So
good.
all Tree needs to do is kill these buildings, and then
he
walk out
wins.
the map, and he should be able to win. But we've got.
Okay, we got a
We got
Goliath.
Goliath. Okay, we got 1 medic. Medics can't heal Goliath, so they can only heal biological units.
SCVs are also
Like-
biological units.
Yeah, like SCVs and Marines. But the medic is staying alive. It's healing the SCV.
The
The
SCV
Marines are
won't die.
targeting the SCV. They need to kill the medic.
Kill the medic.
We got another
kill
medic
the
coming up. Tree needs
Another-
to kill the medic right now.
Oh
The
my
medic.
God.
Come on. Tree.
The medic.
Tree. Kill the medic.
Tree the medic. The medic.
So
Don't not.
the
no,
tree is
not
targeting the
buildings.
buildings right now. But he needs to target the units.
And the
Juju's
medic is right next to
medic
the
is
Marines.
right here, just taunting the medic or the Marines.
Just like laughing in their faces. You can't. Shit.
And we've got now 4 medics by Juju.
4 medics and 1.
Okay.
What?
The medics are healing each other and healing the 1 SCV. The SCV is... the SCV goes
The
into-
Marines can't kill anything.
Oh my God.
the Mar-
Oh my God. 5 medics.
5 minutes.
5 medics.
1, 2 SCVs.
Healing the SCVs. Oh my God, the SCVs are... Look at this. Look at the health on the SCV.
2 kills, 3 kills on the SCV.
Oh my God. The...
Okay, the tank.
Okay, how can...
Tree the tank.
Tank.
Tree the tank.
The
Tree,
tank,
get
move
it.
the tank. Come on.
You gotta distance yourself.
All he
but he
needs to
can't-
do is attack the medics. But, oh man. All 6 medics.
The tank.
Holy
6.
moly. Okay, we got... Okay, he kills that SCV. And where... Wait, oh no. Oh! He killed the medics.
Okay, that's
The medics go down, that's good. Oh no, wait, no, they're still right here. They got lost from the herd. I think...
Like,
Oh,
no,
she gives up!
good. She
Tree
gives up.
wins.
Tree.
Tree is
Tree.
victorious.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Oh my God. Alright.
Wow, what
Whatever.
a game.
What a game. Oh my God. Okay. That pile up of medics that Queen Juju had was able to hold up against all those Marines and that 1 tank with just 2 SCVs. And somehow the medic split. And then she lost those 2 SCVs. So then at that point it was pretty much over.
Yeah,
Holy
these medics
moly.
somehow went down and got lost. And
Yeah, they
those are
just,
the
like-
things that were saving her. They were healing the 1 SCV, as you saw, and the SCV was just killing tanks. It was killing vultures, turrets.
Now, I'm just trying to imagine a universe where if Queen Juju didn't split off those medics and kept telling that SCV
That 1
it-
SCV.
in a different timeline, there would be a different like universe where Queen Juju was able to kill every single thing
with one SUV.
with one SUV and all those medics.
Now that would be a game to watch.
Now that would be hilarious. Oh my god. Alright,
Well.
GG Tree.
GG Tree, GG to Queen Juju. She gets eliminated
In
from the
losers
tournament.
bracket. Mhm.
Yeah, that was her second loss, so she is out. But she put up a really fun match here, so props to her. I've never seen anything like that.
MVP.
Kudos
Goes to-
for pulling out the what's it called?
the floating bases.
Floating
into-
bases. Just never
into
before
Tree's base.
seen strats here.
You'll never know what to expect in the CTF tournament, and that's what I like to see.
Yep, this is the magic of the CTF Starcraft tournament. Alright guys, get back to practicing. I think we have a couple more matches until the end of
Round
the
one.
first round, and then we'll be announcing round 2 shortly after that.
And I'm gonna make a quick explanation video of the second map that we'll be using for round 2. It's gonna be much more open than this map.
Yep.
There are a few things that you have to consider when playing on it.
Yes, sir. We will talk about that more in the next matchup, probably. So until then, good luck, guys. Have fun. Mwah.